I want to circle back to something you mentioned earlier about the LSAC law school forums. I'm
Mm-hmm.
wondering, you said that they remembered you months
Right.
later, they remembered
Yeah.
unique details about you. What, obviously they're meeting hundreds of people, or if not thousands, that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it was that made you stand out at that forum? Is there something you did differently or something you mentioned?
I feel like just being genuine and just being yourself, because that speaks a lot more than you trying to fit a system or this box. Because my conversation was very basic, like just talking about my experience, like undergrad, and like having familiarity with the professors or like what the school offers, and just being knowledgeable about what I could get out of my experience, and just asking questions that were sort of, I guess, intelligent. I mean, I don't know how much of an intelligent question you can get out of like somebody who doesn't know what's happening, but like you're just eager to learn. And so I think it was the fact that I was just eager to learn. And I remember him like saying something about, like, I think we had our conversation going on for like at least like 30 minutes. And then I was like, okay, last question. And he was like, well, you just told me last question like a couple of minutes ago. Like, are you sure? So it was just like, just being myself and like just eager to like express interest in the school. And I think that really stood out to him. But yeah.
So there's a certain authenticity there. And also you're having a 30-minute conversation with them. I would imagine most applicants aren't having such in-depth conversations at those forums. They might be looking to visit as many tables as possible, just check off the boxes, fill in their name, but you actually went deep with them. And that's a certain level of demonstrated interest.
Yeah, and I think it's because I knew beforehand the schools that I wanted to take a look at. And so I had looked at their websites, tried to see what they had, and like tried to think of what questions would I like to have answered that I could input in my YX essays. And like there's several of them. I mean, like I asked questions that were relevant to the application, but just more about what the school had to offer in a grand sense that I don't think any other place would have offered, and just like learning more about the school.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.